Hey kids, welcome to this week's episode of Stock Car Steel and SRI's Fun with Fabrication with me, Chase Forbes. You know, during last week's episode, I took a pretty good beating. So this week, I'm going to tone things down just a bit and embrace the peacefulness that comes along with summertime in Mooresville, North Carolina. I got to think about all the great parts of summertime. Grilling on the back porch, tossing the football around in the yard, bug zappers electrocuting mosquitoes, and the frosty taste of Budweiser cooling me off in that summer sun. But you know what would really complete the scene? A nice set of wind chimes, that's right. Heck, I could go down to some art and wine festival and buy me a set of wind chimes from some random hippie or something, but then I remembered that everything I could ever need to build a set of wind chimes is sitting right here in the warehouses of Stock Car Steel and SRI. So let's go round up some materials and have some freaking fun with fabrication. Now I'm all about saving a little bit of money, and I'm all about not really planning things very much. You know, I wasn't smart enough to be an engineer in college, so I just chose the easy route and became a business major. And because of that, I learned how to save money any way I possibly could. So I just found a bunch of leftover stuff like the 6061 and 30003 random lengths of aluminum round tube. And I found this at the warehouse too. This is a piece of 6061 aluminum round bar, 4-inch, just a little slice off the edge. And then I grabbed 1 5/16 ID washer, 3/4 inch nut, and some safety wire from SRI. Anyway, so I'm just gonna give this thing a crack and try to figure this out step by step. Alright, so here's the game plan. What I did was I drilled 2 holes in the center of this piece of aluminum round bar and then 5 holes on the edges. As you can tell, I really didn't measure it. I don't really care. Like I said, I'm a business major, not an engineering major. And then I put a hole in each side of this piece of aluminum round tube and all the other ones as well. So this washer is going to be the little knocker thing in the middle, and then this nut is going to be the final weight down at the bottom. See, all you really have to do is get a little creative with the safety wire. I took one piece of safety wire and I ran it all the way down to this nut here on the bottom, wrapped it a couple times around this washer in the middle, did the same thing for the other side. And then we took each individual tube and gave it its own piece of safety wire, twisted them all on the top, and then we put a nice little piece of safety wire for hanging once again through those holes on the top of this piece, 6061 aluminum round bar. So if you put a little bit of time into this, unlike I did, you might actually have a halfway decent pair of wind chimes. But I think this looks good enough for now, so let's go hang them on the front porch. Ah, the sweet sensations of summertime. I got my ice cold Budweiser, a cigar, my wind chimes, and I even brought a friend with me. Cheers, monkey. I hope my roommate isn't upset about the fact that I took his favorite stuffed animal.
Boy, what is the #1 rule of this house?
I know, man, but I mean, it's the monkey.
I told you, don't you ever drink with my monkey. Ah!
Well, we tried. We'll see you next week.